What's up, guys? Welcome to Bruce Wayne's figure review, and today we're taking a look at the big bad Green Goblin from the Sam Raimi Spiderman movie. Honestly, I didn't even believe it that I had this figure when I was barely collecting, starting to look for these guys. Man, this guy was rare. I couldn't find him at all, and then somehow, I don't know, I was online, hunting, and then boom, I got it at a good price, and I instantly clicked that buy button, and boom, I have him here now. And man, actually, it's a cool figure to look. You could post him flying somewhere in your room or something. It even makes the figure even better. You could get super creative with this guy. So I don't know. Enough talking about him, and let's get to it and check him up close. So we're gonna take a look at the accessory that comes with this guy. I would call it accessory because it's besides the figure, but I'm not sure if you would. I mean, it is part of the figure, but I don't have a box for the guy, so I don't understand. I'm not sure if it comes with any accessories, but it does come with the glider. Well, it does come with accessories. I'm sorry. It doesn't come with any extra hands or any extra heads or anything like that, but it does come with two bombs that you could put in here. The goblin bombs. So you would insert these in here, and that's about it. So let's take a look at the glider. As you can see, is a purple, which is very, very, close to the one they made in the movie, the one they use in there. So it's very realistic looking, honestly. Like I said, it's just, they did a phenomenal job. You can see a sculpture right here. You see the lines dented in the plastic. It's like the little pattern that has it. Little corners right here. The color has some gold in it in here too. I don't know if you can see that right here. And then you can see the little straps right here for the shoes. So this is where you put the guy, and you insert his feet with the foam pole. I don't even know how you say the name for the shoes, but he was actually rocking some foam-soles. I don't know, it's some Nike shoes, man. William Defoe was wearing some Jordans, some Nikes. I'm sorry, for the movie as a character. I thought it was pretty cool. But anyways, right here you can see that. Right here you can see the little strap, the metal latch that goes wherever you put the figure in. And then a little cool thing is that there's like a little thing right here where you can just control whenever you like. I mean, if you play with this guy and fly him, I guess, you could do this right here. And it'll look like he's, I'll do a demonstration in a minute. So that's pretty cool. You can actually see they put some detail into there. They did some little sculpture, some little coils right there. You spin these around, and then in the middle you see some more detail. You see some blasters. You could take a look at the bottom. You can see some kind of blue in there. I don't remember much of the movie, and specifically the vehicle, the glider. But you could tell they designed some stuff under here to make it look very similar to the movie. And then, so this one, my version comes with this little handle right here that you could just, you could grab the figure. Let's see. You could grab them like that. It has a little dent right here for the little groove. So I get like a little host or whatever. So whenever you guide the guy, you could grab him like this and just pose him out of flying or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Or you could use it as a stand. And I thought it was pretty neat. So yeah. I'm not sure if this is the Toy Biz or I'm not sure if this is the Hasbro. I'm not sure if Hasbro did these after. But I'm not too sure. I have to do a little bit more homework on that. But I know Toy Biz, and then after that, I think Hasbro did it as well. But no, I'm not sure. I can't tell you 100% which one is this. I try to look it under, and it doesn't say anywhere. But you can see right here, you got some little missiles, and then more details in there. And yeah, no, they went the distance with this guy, honestly. Like I said, I like the glider a lot. It's very fascinating to look at and very pleasing. And if you were like, want to play and just grab him, you can do that too right there. So that's it for the glider. Now let's take a look at the guy. So now let's take a look at the figure itself, and honestly, another great figure. I don't know, man. These guys sculptured the whole figure. Is not like just, they actually they went the distance with the guy, like I said. And I don't know, man. There's nothing to hate about this guy. Maybe there's some possibility that you can get. It's not very. It doesn't have too much articulation, but for I think back then, I mean, for this, I think this is pretty good. The other version of this where you could get him, uh, the mask is removable, and then you have the William Defoe's face there. This one doesn't. You could tell it's just a solid. You know, no, I can't remove it or anything. But the other option now, the other way you could get the Green Goblin is through Toy Biz or the other one. Like I said, this is super rare though. You're talking about a movie that came out years ago. So then if you get him, it's gonna be really expensive if you get him mint, or you could probably get him loose and still get lucky. I got him lucky. I got lucky because I found him loose and I got him in fair conditions. So I really cannot complain. If anything, I'm just happy that I have this in my hands. So let's take a look up close. You can see the sculpture, man. Look at this guy, super neat. See if I can get any closer. They do that, man. You can't get closer than this in the action figure for the Green Goblin, for the Sam Raimi one. Look at that detail. Everything is sculptured. I like the yellow eyes with the black mouth. And then the green, they chose a really good green. You go up to the center to the abs. You see the abs. The whole armor for the suit. They sculpture that too. Then you got little shoulder pads right there. And then you see more patterns on the arms right here, more sculptures and stuff. And then you see the hands. You even see texture everywhere. You can see texture in the gloves as well. You see that? You see the texture. Texture right there as well. Oh no, man, this guy, they did a wonderful job with this guy. Like I said, it lacks pulsability. Like articulation is not the best, but honestly, just everything else takes over that. You see more pattern, yellow pattern right there, more silver, and then you see more sculptured on the legs. Then you see the knee pads right there. You see more sculptures. And like I said, the Foamposites, I think that's how you say those shoes. This guy was actually rocking Foamposites on the set. So this boy was fresh, flying in the glider with these shoes on. So, overall, they did a phenomenal job with the sculpture of the figure. So let's take a look at articulation and see how he does. Like I said, he does lack that. He doesn't have very much of that. He can look up that much. He can look down that much, which is not looking down. That's just looking straight, but up, down. Of course, you can look to the left, to the right, and I think you do have a little bit of attitude tilt. You see that? Yeah, you do have that. So that's pretty good for that. For the arms, you could go up this much. It does have that shoulder pad that does kind of block it a little bit. So you go up this much, pretty much like that's as far as I go, buddy. No ab crunch on this guy. No elbow joints. No, just rotating arms. Hands. And rotating elbows. No kind of articulation on these guys. It's alright. So same for the other arm. Like I said earlier, no ab crunch. You only have wrist rotation. For the leg, you can go up that much, and you can go back none. And then no thigh swivel. Single jointed knees. As you can see, no double jointed knees, so you can only bend this much. And then for the feet, let me see, you can go up that much, and you can go back that much, not much at all. And then you do have a little bit of ankle pivot. So yeah, articulation, like I said, yeah, not that good overall. Really but if we look at the, like I said, everything, if it has a nice sculpture to it but doesn't have any articulation, you can't get everything. But overall, can't complain. I'm not complaining. I'm not. So we have him here next to some other 6-inch figures. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man, of course, and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And if we want to toss in there Tom Holland Spider-Man, you can see he's a little shorter than him. But overall, he looks amazing, especially with these two right here. Those are the ones that go together, like Toy Story and Buzz, right? Goku and Vegeta. So these guys right here is like very iconic back in the day. If you watch those movies, you know, that was like, those were the movies back in the day. You were just a kid. So that's how he looks next to a 6-inch scale. So he scales up really nice with those. You understand, like, you get that it's a 6-inch scale. So let's put him up next to a bigger figure and bring in the Hulk. He's my go-to guy whenever I compare him. And then we put him in the back, and you can see. I have to zoom out even more. Nope. Yeah, 6-inch for sure. And yeah, man, now he looks cool. Let me take him off. Take the Spider-Man's off, and just put the man in front of the beast right here. Give me a second. And yeah, look at that. Look at that difference, the size difference right there. Both of them are green, of course, but I don't know. I just like the face off in front of him. And look at that, this huge guy compared to this guy. 6-inch, and I think that's 9-inch right there. So yeah, and I'm saying like 6-inch, like I've already measured the guy, and I haven't. I really haven't measured the guy. So for that, let me measure him. So for measuring, this guy stands at exactly 6-inch mark right there. So yeah, 6-inch scale for sure, guys. So what do I think about this figure? What I think about the Green Goblin, the Sam Raimi action figure? Well, I give it a 2 thumbs up again. No, it's my first rating. No, I give it a 2 thumbs up because it's the first time I rated it, and it's actually my favorite, one of my favorite villains back in the day when I was a kid. I really enjoy that movie, and for the fact that I actually have a figure that almost represents almost the same, identical, was like, I don't know, they did a good job with the sculpture. I really love it. I can't complain, even if I have the articulation complaint. That just overlooks, look at just by having this guy pose like that, honestly, imagine. It just looks cool. You can't get mad at anything, honestly. Look. Just look at this guy. Tell me he doesn't look cool. With his glider and everything. Super cool. So yeah. Is it a must-have? Definitely. If you love that Spider-Man, Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, the trilogy, I believe you'll love this figure for sure. You can never go wrong with him. I do have the classic Spider-Man, the one they just released a couple months ago. I haven't reviewed it yet. It's still in the box. I haven't opened it yet, but I will compare him next to this one, of course. But no, this is a movie, and then that's a comic one. So is it a must-have for new collectors? Yes, it's a must-have for old collectors, of course. Definitely. Now, the fun part would be finding him. I would like to give you tips on where to find him, but honestly, just that's luck. It's hunting. You would either have to try eBay, Mercari, Facebook, OfferUp, just be on the hunt. And hopefully, man, somebody will let him go. Because obviously, I don't know about me letting him go soon, but hey. So if you get lucky like I did, enjoy the figure, take cool pictures with him, I'm sure you will. If not, post him and keep him, as fresh as you can, and keep your nephews away from this one. And if you don't get lucky, just don't ever give up, and the hunt is what makes, I think, this part of the hobby interesting and fun. You know, when once you get that figure in your hands, you're like, yes. So never give up on this hunt. Be on the lookout for him, and best of luck for you guys. Happy hunting.